lovely, beautiful souls. Welcome to you guys' timeless pick a card. For this pick a card, we are going to take a look what your ancestor wants you to know, what message they have for you. But first, let me introduce myself. My name is Noraima from the Phoenix Star. If you are new to the channel, hi, welcome. I'm thankful you found me. If you like the vibration, don't forget then to subscribe and hit the bell so you get notified every time I post a video. And if you're already part of the fam, the growing tribe, love, thankful that you're back again, fam. I do have a quick announcement for you guys because I need your help where you play a big part in my YouTube channel. I asked of you guys to please hit a like or interact with my videos so that YouTube knows that you find my content valid and that you want that YouTube push my video out into the public. If you can do that, I'm very thankful. Thank you for doing that for me. But for now, let's see when it comes to the decks that you have to choose from. So the important message when it comes to your ancestor and your guides, we will ask more questions than that also, but you will have 4 piles to choose from. I do want to say just go with your intuition, which deck your intuition is saying to you to go with, because there is a message in there for you. If you are being pulled to more than one deck, go with those also because there is a message therein for you. Now, for the first deck, you have the Goddess and the Gods and Guardians Oracle. The second deck, you have a Yogic Path Oracle. The third deck, you have Angels and Ancestor Oracle, and for the fourth deck you have African Goddess Rising Oracle. Now, if you feel sense that you have to go with pile number 4 and you be like, Noraima, I don't think I'm black or African, honey, your ancestors, some part of it is black. Believe me, you are not all that white, huh? If you go back in your timeline, you will find a black person in there. So you come from a black person. So please just go with your intuition. There is a message in there for you. We see color. They don't, okay? So go with your intuition, okay? And for the rest, if you are black and you be like, what if... Honey, just go with it, okay? In all these decks, they are multiple, how do you say it? Like they have all color range, except for this one, the theme is African, but that doesn't mean that you are not included, okay? So breathe in, breathe out. I will give you guys 30 seconds. Breathe in, breathe out. Just choose the pile that you feel drawn to, okay? There is a message in there for you. And yeah, I will see you at the deck that you have chosen. So, my lovely, beautiful pile 1, let's take a look at you guys. When it comes to your ancestor and your guides, what is the important message that they want to bring to you? So, let's see the important message that your guides want to bring forward to you, my lovely, beautiful pile 1. Let's see, what is it that you guys need to know? What is it that you want them to know? What message do you have for them? So I do not take my oracles in reverse, so you guys know. You have inner strength, Rhiannon, if I say her name correctly, together with Pele, light your fire, together with a star maiden, rests. So my lovely, beautiful Power One, what I'm getting for you guys when it comes to your guides, your spiritual team, first of all, I do see this a strong feminine energy. A very strong energy, a feminine energy. There is something that's going to happen suddenly when it comes to your foundation, is what I'm getting. There is something that you perhaps, I feel like crying. I don't know why. It's something sad. Like there is some very, like, sad energy. But what I'm getting for you guys is that this foundation, even though it's gonna happen as a destructive as what, like you be like, why this had to happen to me? It is because it must happen, is what I'm getting. You will not know who you are if this doesn't happen to you. You will not know what you can do if this doesn't happen to you, is what I'm getting for you guys. After this, you will see that you will be in gratitude that this situation had happened, because it is opening your eyes for the powerful you that you are. You cannot stay there, is what I'm getting. This is a new beginning, and the reason they are doing it in this harsh way, is what I'm getting, is because otherwise you will not move, because you are kind of you have a very dedicated energy, that you are like a pit bull. If you put your jaw in it, you will not let go unless it must. You know, you are very strong when it comes to being kind of I'm getting a Taurus energy. You stubborn and dedicated. But you doesn't mean that you are a Taurus if not, but I'm feeling that energy of very stern, dedicated. And this situation must happen for you to find your peace, for you to find your power, for you to see that dedication doesn't mean that you can fix everything and that you must be dedicated and fix what isn't working. No, it's actually holding you, like the stubbornness of continue holding on to something that doesn't work doesn't make you strong. It's actually your weakness. You know, you might think that, oh my God, yeah, I'm very stern and I hold on to. That's your weakness, because you don't see that everything is crumbling around you and you are trying to play strong, you know, while everything is crumbling around you. And it's not crumbling because you have failed. It's crumbling because there is a new. If they don't let it crumble, you will yet remain stuck, like yet remain holding on to something that isn't for you anymore to enjoy. It's time for you to see the strength and power. Another version of you wants to be born. Let's see. I'm getting this one. Let's see what your ancestor, your spiritual team, you guys. Let's just say your ancestor. What message do they have for you when it comes to Power One? What is the message that you have for them? I'll take this like so. This one is a doubt though. Let's see. So for the message that your ancestor has for you, you have the 7 of Pentacles together with the 10 of Swords, together with the Fool, together with the Two of Swords, but this one is a doubt, so you can say yes or no. And then we have the Four of Wands with the World. You have 3 cards that says, let's go. Let's go. It's time to go. You have 3 cards, like the Ten of Swords together with the World, together with the Fool, is saying it's time to go. You are very stubborn, y'all. You have been, you know what it is? Sometimes we need to see the fact that if a tree is rotten, a tree is rotten. You know, if a foundation, you can just keep working on it. But if you see that with time, that it doesn't bear fruit, the fruits that you want, it is time for you to see that it's not, then it's kind of like taking your time and energy. There is a new horizon, a new beginning. There is something that wants to make place. I'm really getting like, get rid of this for you to fertilize the ground once again and build the thing that you want. But you need to make that decision. And the decision is kind of like, if you sit too long on it, they will make the decision for you. Because I do see that many times you've been stepped in your back, but you continue to, no, I can fix it kind of a situation. Yes, as I said, you know, they are showing me that you are very stubborn, like very holding on to the situation, like, you know, I'm dedicated, I know I can do this in that kind of a way, but it's every time a moment that they can, yes, once again a knife, once again a knife, once again a knife. Like you are at your end now. And your guide, your spiritual team, is gonna bring in the tower for you. If you once again don't choose for that new foundation, don't choose for that new beginning, don't choose to like really go for what you like and love. Because I do see that there is a freedom, that after this betrayal, after this pain, there is a freedom coming your way, that you will, even though you are alone, you will not feel alone. You will feel like, oh my God, like they will then be very with you. Like sometimes we think like we are alone, we're not. The freedom is the thing that is promised to you. But if you are holding on to an energy or a situation that is kind of in the dark, you are not seeing the signs that they are giving you, the love that they are giving you, the path that they are walking with you. You will only see like, oh, why certain things is dark, certain things is sad. Like, you need to let it flow. Let it flow and see like how a new energy wants to be born. But you cannot see that if you continue on feeding something that isn't working. Like this is actually, this hurt and pain, this thing, that sorrow that I was feeling is asking of you to actually embrace your strength and power and go do what you like and love. Because you can do what you like and love. So it is time for you to shine your light. So let's see, what more do they want to let you know when it comes to your guides, your spiritual team? What more or your ancestor, my bad. What more do they want to let you know? Let's see, one more. For part 1, what more do they need to know? Thank you. Forgiveness. So, my lovely, beautiful pile 1, you have happy, I like that. Happy. I want to put it like this. Together with new life. I'm going to put it like this. My bad. I'm sorry, you guys. Just go with me. New life. Happy, happy. And then we have the light. I don't see if it's focused. Together with trust. So my lovely, beautiful power one. Okay, what your ancestor is saying, they are going to, as I said in the beginning, they are going to change things up for you, because you are holding too tight on something, and this stillness, or if you are thinking like, oh my God, what's next is something very beautiful. Next is something where you will be very happy. Next is something that you will come in contact with the right people that are seeing life the same way as that you do, people that are seeing this beautifulness of life the same way as you do. So all they are asking of you is, even though you think that why me, that they are like really doing you wrong, or that you be like, why that I was born into this family, is also what I'm getting. Like, if you guys could see how my sage, this, like, it's yet still intact. It's almost at the half, but the top is yet still intact. Like, I love it. I really love it. So what I'm getting for you guys, like, really, they are not doing this to you are not born into that family or that foundation for you to be like, why me? It's actually for you to discover what more you can do. The challenges in your life is not to hurt you. They are to make you the person that you should be. So trust in the process. Trust in the fact that even if it looks right now as if, why are people so mischievous to me? Why do people do? Because I'm really seeing, like, you've been questioning, like, can you please tell me why? Why am I born into this world? Why do people do this? It's actually for you to understand that if you didn't go through this, you will not understand the next step. You will not appreciate what's coming next. You will not have this power to handle what's coming next. This is for you to activate a power within you that is waiting. The challenges in your life is not for mischievous. It's actually to put your strength and power to where it belongs. Because as I said, you are holding so tight onto whatever this is that you have a pitbull clutch on, that it's like, yes, we are very proud that you are very dedicated and all that, but you are dedicated on something that isn't fruitful. Or you are too much sitting on something that isn't fruitful. Like, people have been betrayed, you stabbing you in the back and all that, but yet you are the only one putting energy into this. So I really see that they are going to struck that foundation for you down, so that you can be free and come in contact with the right people that you can trust. The new life, a fresh life, where you can be happy, where you can find your peace, where you can rest and without worrying. That is what they are doing. So, my lovely, beautiful power one, like, really, if you were thinking that your guides, your ancestor is doing something mischievous, no, absolutely not. If you are questioning, why do people do ugly things to me? It's not that is not to hurt you. It's to make you understand that you are so much more. The moment you embrace your strength and power, your courageousness to shine your fire, to go what you like and love, instead of giving hope to people that is keep stabbing you in the back where the plant isn't fruitful. So, my lovely, beautiful power one, shine a light and go do it, whatever it is this new is. There is a new community coming your way, and it's gonna look like first like why me, but then it will become okay. So my lovely beautiful power one, if you haven't heard my requests to help me out in the beginning of this reading, in the intro, I asked of you guys to please interact with my video by liking the video or disliking it if it resonates, yes or no. And you may comment also. That is the way that you can help me out, by letting YouTube know that you find my content valid and that you want me to be put out into a bigger crowd. Okay, so that being said, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on another reading of mine. Bye bye. So my lovely beautiful pile 2, I do believe you guys are pile 2. If I'm mistaken, then you must be pile 3, but I do think you are pile 2. So that means, let's take a look when it comes to your guides, your ancestor. What message do they have for you? What important message do they have for you when it comes to your ancestor? Pile 2, what message do you guys have when it comes to pile 2? Let's see, for pile 2, the message that they need to receive. Let's see, one more please. Message for pile 2. What message do you have for them when it comes to pile 2? Thank you. Oh, Krishna underneath the deck. So I do not take my oracles in reverse. You have Manipura, Parvati, if I say it correctly, together with the, does it focus? Radha, if I say it correctly. I'm not trying to butcher their name, y'all. So my lovely beautiful pile 2, what I'm getting for you guys is when it comes to your ancestor, your guides, they're asking for your dedication, y'all. Some of you are, what I'm getting for you guys is find the love within yourself first. You know, find the love within yourself first. Like there is something that they are asking of you to be dedicated of. Looking at the Radha also, it's giving me that like yes, you can have love for somebody. Looking at the Parvati also, but who are you in this love? You cannot give love if you are not the fullest. Like if you look at the Parvati, she was like, she had love for, let's see. Oh gosh. I will write it down, okay? And then, but it's like the god of yoga that has teach people how to do yoga. But she was like, I want to be in contact with that person, you know, but she herself had to show a dedication. But here's the thing that I'm getting for you guys. Like if you look at the Manipura together with the Parvati, like yes, love is great looking at these two, but what do you like? What do you love? Because the dedication that this is asking of you is really, you really need to be dedicated. There is something coming your way, is what I'm getting from you guys. There is something coming your way that is asking of you for your dedication, for you to show the strength that you want this. You know, for you to know who you are. Because if you don't know who you are, you cannot do this. Because people will tell you that it's not the norm for you to do this. You know, you cannot do this. People will judge you on what you are doing because it's not something that is heard of for you to do. But because you like and love it, because you are dedicated to it, because you have found your calling, you can then do this. Because then you will be like, no, I'm doing what I like and love. I'm doing what I like and love, so it doesn't feel like I'm working. It doesn't feel like I'm being like I'm really getting like for some of you this is a marriage coming your way. This is a love that's coming your way, because I'm really getting like you are finding love. You are finding love, how you want to be loved, how you see love by the reflection of somebody else. Like it's like you are going to understand what love is in a very deep, dedicated way, that you don't mind doing something to get more in contact with the other person. You don't mind to see the person fully for who he, she, they, it is, because you know who you fully are. So you are not going to immerse yourself to become somebody else. No, because you will not keep up with it. Like, look at love, for example. The first 3 months, people will act as if they are somebody else. But after that, they will come to figure out who that person is. And then they be like, yes or no, kind of a way. But this is true love. This is something, this what's coming your way is something so deep that you know who you are, that is why you understand this love, because you be like, I like and love this. So I don't mind working on it. I don't mind being dedicated on it. And even if people are saying like, that's stupid, that's crazy, how can you do that? Like, your dedication, your persistence is the thing that will show the love that you have for it. Let's take a look at some, I'm getting to go with this one. Let's take a look at some tarot. What is it that we need to know more about the message that your guys, your spiritual team has for you? Your ancestor, my bad. So let's see. I want to have 5. Thank you. I'm going to take this one also. So let's see, my lovely, beautiful pile 2. You have the Page of Coins together with the Knight of Coins, together with the Queen of Wands, together with the Emperor in reverse, together with the Worlds and the Star. Honey, your foundation will not be okay with what you are going to do. Okay? That is what I was saying also in the beginning. Like, people will be like, no, it's not the norm. This is not how we do things, so why are you doing this? It's not the norm. Like, if I keep looking at the Parvati, and the Parvati keeps telling me like, she was in love with I'm not trying to say his name wrong, but the thing is, by taking action, because women could not become a yogi, but she have shown her dedication and her love for the person that she likes and love, the God, and then that is why she continue with it. Even if people were saying that it's not the norm, it's not the way we do things, she continued doing because that was her calling. So I really see for you guys that the message that I'm getting, the important message that I'm getting for you guys, that people are not gonna like what you are doing. Not everybody is happy with what you are doing. And it might seem for them as if you are obsessed with it, kind of a way. As if you don't see things clearly. But the thing is, you need to understand that sometimes we want to explain things to people, but they don't want to hear it in that way. You can be too much kind of a way. Some people see you as too much, where you are not too much. You just know what you want. I do see also for some of you that you are obsessive, can be obsessive with things. So you need to watch out for that. Don't be obsessive with it, because then you will not get it. You know? You need to love it because you love it, and not because you are obsessed with it, because it's not coming of true love. It's more than because you think you can find your wholeness in another person. As I said in the beginning, that you must love it yourself, otherwise you cannot keep up with this. You are then masquerading to become another person, while that other person is already there. You cannot become another person. You need to become your person. You need to know what you want in life before you can give love to somebody else, before your true love can come to you, before you can have your wish. So for you guys, for some of you, I see that if you doesn't have practiced the Manipura, the craft of the Manipura, knowing what you want, if you didn't have practiced the Paravati with the Radha energy to have the eternal love for somebody, but first be fully loved yourself before you can be with that person, because that other person, like, it must not be that you are wanting to transform, looking at the Paravati also. Like, yes, she did become something so that she can be accepted by the person that she loved. But if she didn't like it, if she couldn't do it, she couldn't like it, she would give up. Like, you cannot continue to become something. As I said, with the first 3 months, we put on a mask to emerge, to become something that a other person like. But with time, that other person will see, oh, you do not like yoga. You know, oh, because you suddenly after 6 months you will give up, because it's not for you, it's for them. So if something you like and love is for somebody else, because you are addicted, you want to show off to other people, it will not happen. The foundation will crumble. So the important message that your spiritual team has for you at this moment is, please do the thing that you like, that you love for you, before you do it for somebody else, because it will then show that you are not dedicated for this love, that you are not dedicated for the thing that you are doing. Because if you don't like and love it, you cannot keep up with it. And then you will see that the other person will not see the beauty within you, because that other person loves himself or herself for whatever it can do. It's not even focused on you. And now you be like, oh, I like playing football, but you be like, I'll be damned if I have to run in rain. Like, no, like, find the interest in it because you like and love it. And then that person will look at you like, oh, you are really liking and loving it. Then that person will see you shine from the inside out, because you are doing what you like and love instead doing it for them. Then it's not fun, it's not nice. It's like, oh yes, nice to have you, but what are we doing with this? So please, slow and steady, go for what you like and love, is what I'm trying to say. The foundation isn't set yet, but you need to know what you want before you can have it. So let's see, what more do you need to know? What more do your ancestors, what more do they want you to know when it comes to the message that they have for you? What is that they need to know more? Let's see. For part 2, what is it that they need to know more when it comes to the important message that your ancestor has for you? I do not take my oracles in reverse, so you guys know. Only my tarot. Let me put it like so. So you have inner peace, simplicity, flexibility. Some of you have to go do some yoga. Like, that's the advice that your guides is also giving you. And release is also one. And then we have peace. Once again, another peace card. Together with orphans. And the last one is also flexibility. I'll be damned. And look at what she's doing, yoga pose. You have 2 times cards that speaks the same thing. Peace and different deck. Peace together with inner peace. Flexible together with flexibility. And then we have simplicity, release, and orphans. Okay, my lovely, beautiful pal. 2, you guys, your ancestor is very strict in this, okay? First of all, I don't know if you like yoga, meditation, or whatever that it is, but really, if you want to contact with them and you are having questions, could you please start doing some meditation and some yoga, because there is somehow they are connecting, can communicate with you, where you can also release some family blockage is what I'm getting for you guys, like ancestral blockage, so you can let go of things. I really see that movement is very important for you, and movement like really yoga. We have modern yoga where people are trying to become a snake, I believe. Like they'll be like, I can do this and I can do this and I can do this. Like, really, listen. The craft of yoga comes from India, ladies and gentlemen. So yes, I understand that we are worldwide. We enjoy other people's culture. We want to know more about other people's culture. But if you really be like, okay, I want to know the roots of a craft, don't go find it in another person that is actually taking that and make it their own. What do I trying to say with that is not to offend you guys, but don't go invest in a colonizer situation. Go invest to where it comes from. There is the roots of it. So if you Google YouTube, have enough people of the Indian or from the Indian culture that does yoga or that does meditation, invest in them. I'm trying to put his name down below. Now, here's the thing. I do believe this is a person that has the YouTube channel, but he invested in an Indian person. I don't know how to say it, to make the vocal of it, you know, and that is also a beautiful thing, a beautiful collaboration. Like, if I don't know about the Western or the Western way of doing things, like I don't know lots about the god and goddesses of people that ain't from my culture, you know. So I will invest in it. I will not go ask somebody else about the goddess of Rhiannon, I believe her name is, because hey, what do somebody, like, they can give me informations, but if I want to invest deeply in it, I have to go where she comes from, right? Okay, that is really what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to offend nobody at this point. I'm just saying that if you want to know the roots and really go deep, invest deep in this craft, it is asking of you to go to the foundation of it. So keep it simple. We don't have to become a snake to do the kumbaya thing. Like, no, like, keep it simple. Like, practice the pranayama, the breathing exercise. Let's start first with that one. Let's start by releasing. Let's start with our chakras, if I say it correctly. I spit a little, I'm sorry. But invest in people that knows the foundation of this, and listen, there are people that are not from the native India, but they have invested so much about this culture that they can tell you somewhat about how this is. But if you be like me and be like, okay, I understand what you're saying, and I'm totally with you, but honey, my North Node is in the 9th house. My Saturn is in the 12th house. Like my Mercury is in the 8th house. Honey, she must know where stuff comes from. So that's my juice, okay? So really so bad. Like really go with it. Like invest in whatever this is. So my lovely, beautiful part 3, your ancestor is telling you that wherever you come from, you need to release because you don't feel comfortable. Some of you perhaps are from another culture than the thing that you like and love. That is the thing. Some of you like and love somebody or something or a religion that is different from your foundation. And it's asking of you that if you like it, if it is your calling, you can do this. Keep it simple. Don't think that it's difficult, because really, this is asking of you to know how flexible you can be, how you can find your inner peace in something that is different from who you are. Don't be afraid to be dedicated on something that you like and love and think, oh, I don't know if I can do it because it doesn't belong with who I am. As I said, perhaps that is why. Perhaps you want to start a new yoga. You want to become a yogi, or you want to become somebody that does yoga. I don't know. You want to become something that you be like, but that ain't my culture. Invest in the culture, honey. If you like it, if you love it, you don't even mind being dedicated to it. It's what your ancestor is saying. Honey, for you, your ancestor is saying, it isn't your foundation. Whatever this is isn't from your foundation. It doesn't come from where. It isn't the love how the love normally is. Looking at the Parvati once again and the Radha, it isn't how love is for people, how love should be. Looking at the world also, the story of these two, like really it isn't the norm. But because you love it, because you are dedicated to it, you don't even mind letting go of the judgment of what people say, what the norm is of not, because you find your peace there. You find your love there. You find your completion there, because you find yourself there. It's not where you come from. You can be an African American, or you can be a European, you can be whatever this is, an Indian, and you fall in love with totally a different culture than that you are. Does that mean that, oh my God, it's not in... How do you mean you like an Asian? Ain't that weird? How do you mean you like an Indian? We don't do Indians, we don't do South Americans. Like, that's weird. Where do you want to live? In the jungle? Honey, you will not even look at it. You don't even mind it. So let people talk, because that's the thing that you will release. The fact that you don't belong where it is the norm for them, because this is for you the norm. Because you love it, you like it, and you know why you are doing it. And that is where you will find your peace. And that is where the person will see, or the situation will see, like, you are really invested in this. People, if you are white, I have seen lots of times, I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, that other culture that is not Caucasian knows how to embrace everybody. They, even for their enemies, they'll be like, come sit at our tables, kind of a situation, not knowing that they have another agenda for them. But hey, this is a peaceful message. So if you be like, no, I think it's kind of a taboo for me as a white person to go invest in an African culture. Why? Unless you are going to steal from them, then it's a taboo. But if you are respecting it and you are going to the roots of it and you will understand the culture, you have respect for the culture, you have respect for the people, you will always recommend where you have learned the craft of what you have learned and not taken as it is yours. Nobody would mind it. You'll be like, shout out to Africa, I learned this craft in Zimbabwe and it was very beautiful. My teacher was this and that person. Then nobody would mind. That is why I had to tell you about a person that is doing YouTube channel, and he is actually white. He has a YouTube channel, but he invested in a person that is Indian to do the vocal of his meditation. Of course, he have paid him well because they have made lots of other videos also. I will link them down below for you guys. But really, it's okay to invest in the thing that you like and love. It's we humans that see the different in things. If you like and love it, is what your ancestor is saying. Go do it, okay? Because that is where you will find your peace. That is where you will find your love. And that is where you will see that how different way you can look at things, how simple life is. Don't make it harsh, okay? And you will find love there also. That being said, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please like, that will help me out when it comes to my YouTube channel. That is where you, my love, can be a big part of my YouTube journey by liking my videos. That will let YouTube know that you like my content, and they will then push me out into the public. So please, if you can, don't forget to hit the like. You may comment, that will also help. And yeah, subscribe of course, and I'll see you guys on another video of mine. Bye bye. So my lovely beautiful pile 3, let's take a look at you guys when it comes to the message that your ancestors has for you. Let's see for pile 3, what message do you guys have for them when it comes, what important message for pile 3 you guys have for them. Let's see. I do not take my oracles in reverse. So, my lovely, beautiful pile 3, you have Shield Maiden, make plans and focus. Together with a Druid, hold the space. Together with Stag, trust and thrive. So pile 3, for you guys, what I'm getting is, so first of all, you have a knowledge and wisdom that really you can do this. And I really see that you don't must see a different within who you are. Not because because I'm really getting like, okay, looking at the Shield Maiden, in the ancient times, in the times of the Vikings, men and female were sitting at the same table, honey. So really don't think that you don't have the capability to sit on the table on what you want. What I'm getting from your ancestor is you deserve a place at the table. There isn't no, oh, you belong here or you belong there. No, You have a place at the table. There isn't no kind of a, oh, because you are this, you cannot sit at their table. You can, is what I'm getting. So really, know that everything, that things are changing for you is what I'm getting. Know that things are changing, that there are fruitful times that is coming ahead. But for that, you need to show your dedication and strength and power that you want this, and also know that you have the wisdom and the knowledge within you. That there isn't like really, don't be afraid of the label that is being put on this situation that you are asking about. Go back in time where there isn't no apartheid. That's Dutch though. I believe it's English also. There isn't no separation in, oh, you are this or you are that, so you don't belong at the table. Like really own who you are. Own what you can do. Own your place at the table because you deserve this one is a very strict one. You deserve the place at the table, honey. This is a very masculine energy. Very masculine energy is what I'm getting. Somebody that is really, I'm really getting, this ancestor is somebody very strong, very firm. I do think it's a uterine part. I don't know because of these cards, but it's kind of I'm getting 4-season kind of a person. So it's a 4-season person. Like, so I don't think like the 4-season is only the northern part of the world, right? That has really 4 seasons. So, yeah. And also this person is very like, have a potty mouth. Is that a correct word? Like they don't give a ish. I like him. I like him. Very, very Scottish is what I'm getting. Scottish. I don't know, but you perhaps have an ancestor in the Scottish part of something, but they don't separate men and women. This person is really very vocal with their mouth though. Not vocal as in really, the most of the time he is squaring. Like I'm really getting like, when somebody want to make a point to you, like this person is really like, I cannot even express how he is saying it, but it's really in a Scottish kind of a way of squaring. If I have to give it an example, is what I'm getting is it's very in that way. And you know what the thing is, if you see this person, you may think like, oh, they are scary, but no, this person is very warm, very kind, and don't give a shit. Really don't give a shit. And if you are black and you be like, oh no, or you are from another part than Scottish, I'm yet still talking to you. Because this might be somewhere in your bloodline, your great, like this person. I like this person. I like it because he is somebody that doesn't even see different in people. This person really don't give a shit. I like this energy. Like really doesn't give a, and really isn't afraid to show it also. This person doesn't see apartheid in nothing. Not in man, not in female. It's just as long as you know what you want, you are dedicated to get it, you can have it. Just as long if you are practicing and ready to go for it, you can have it. So this guy, this person is asking of you like, you want it, go get it. And don't even let nobody tell you that, oh, that's my sage that fell. Don't let nobody tell you that you don't belong at this table. Like, you don't belong at this table. Like, really make a plan, strategize, know what you want, hold space for something new to come in, for somebody else's idea. Don't be egoistic. Don't do as that they do, is what I'm getting. Like, really show them who you are, that you belong, and that you can collaborate and work together with them, is what I'm getting. Like, really strive to be the best of you, and trust that you can have it. Like, you don't be afraid for what people is thinking and saying about what you are doing. Just do it and let them know, like, I'm gonna show you guys I deserve a place at the table. You know what, fuck that, I make my own table. I like this. I'm sorry for squaring, y'all. I'm sorry for that. Let's see what I'm getting. I'm getting to go with this deck. So, oh, I like that energy. So let's see, what more do you need to know? What your guide, your ancestor wants you to know. When it comes to the important message that it has for you. Let's see. Okay. Ooh, the Four of Swords underneath the deck. So let's see. You have Four of Wands, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands in reverse, Seven of Cups in reverse, Ten of Coins in reverse, Three of Cups in reverse. Honey, I can now see why he, she, they, it is squaring like that. Like, really, you are doubting if you can do this, yes or no. And really, it's like this. This foundation, you can have it. This celebration, you can have it. This love, you can have it. You sense and feel it that you can do this. All it's asking of you to plan and strategize, show your bravery, and go get it. It's not something that will happen like this. It is asking of you to be dedicated in it. But you must never make rational decision, because I'm really getting right now is that if you go and just do it, if somebody will tell you, then somebody that is from whatever the things that you do, somebody that is more experienced, that already know of that situation, come in and tell you, no, you need to do this and this and that first. But that person is saying that as advice to you in a mischievous way, then you will lose, you might think that you need to shine, and like there is always somebody that is like greater and bigger than you that can do the work that you want to do. But what I'm getting is, it is actually you that will show them that you are more courageous than the one that they are expecting to be courageous. It is you that is, because you know what it is. Oh, I'm gonna chills, child. You know what it is. What I'm getting is like, down dog. What? Wait a minute. The underdog. The underdog is what I'm getting. Like the one that you don't expect. The one that people are throwing aside. Like, oh, that person, we don't even pay attention to it because, honey, because you have actually an advantage hand, is what I'm saying, because by letting them believe in their own lies, that you don't have the strength, that you don't are capable, that you are not that you don't belong, because they are believing it. Oh no, you perhaps are coming from pile 2, or you were doubting pile 2. Go check that one also if you were doubting it. But for now, let's stick around with the one that squares a lot. That being said, like really, because they are thinking less of you, they don't even expect that you are going to surprise attack. You're going to surprise attack them with what you are capable doing. What are we doing? Like, very I like this. Oh gosh, it's a surprise attack. But the thing is, even if it is a surprise attack, don't get loose on, don't forget who you are, and this is in your nature. Don't forget to ground yourself. Don't forget to come back to your center, because in no time, the decision that you are making must come from ego, because that is what they are doing, and that is why they don't see you as a threat, because they are making decision out of ego. Make sure that whatever you do, it isn't a decision out of ego. Ego, like, I want to be best. I want to show them that I can do this. Don't do that. Because then you are doing what they want you to do. Even if you be like, I want to show. No, it is in your nature to do this. So continue being steady leveled. Don't move up in your energy. Don't move down in your energy. Just continue to be stable leveled, so that when surprises come, you will not be shook, because you have planned and strategized all that you are going to do. So when somebody is going to throw a curveball at you, you are focused to catch it. I do hope you understand what I'm trying to say. I do think somebody else came in that does like baseball because that's a different thing than where we was, very masculine energy, this ancestor. So let's see what advice do they have for you. Okay, let me do one more to make it even. Thank you. So I do not take my oracles in reverse, so you guys know. So my lovely, beautiful pile 3, you have a leg up together with fork in the road, together with going forward, together with taking risk. Wow, I do understand now why this person is like that. Together with forgiveness, together with action, very action taking. So my lovely, beautiful pile 3, I liked your guide. I like your ancestor. I really like him. Like I do see it too came in. So very masculine energy. None of them is feminine. It's a masculine energy. And not saying the gender is masculine. I do see a man though. I do see a man. But the energy of go get it. And that is why you need to be here. Because if you look at all the advice that they have for you, it's very masculine. There is a new coming your way, but for that, please, you need to take risk. But before you leap, before you go, you need to look at things in a higher, like, plan, strategize. This is the moment for you to make a decision, go or not go, and where you want to go. There are going to be people along the way that will help you, but really looking at the forgiveness, like, even if people are doing mischievous thing, or you found yourself people that had shown you the wrong way and you had to go around to find the right way, don't worry about those people. Really forgive them, because actually they have given you more knowledge of wisdom how else other people can be in this game. So in this freshness, know that your world is gonna be big. It's gonna be asking for lots of action taking. It's gonna be asking a lot of you. So really, You need to plan, strategize everything. And don't ever, don't ever think that you don't have a place at the table. Honey, you have a place at the table. People will pull the how do you call it, the stool, the stool, I don't know, like the pull the sitting thing for you, and move it to the like, honey, like a gentleman, right? Okay. I don't know how to say it. Like, they will even, like, when you get the chair, hold it back and let you sit, and then push it forward in that kind of way with the leg up. People are going to help you, but it's asking of you to have courage. This courage and action and taking risk is what, once you do that, you will come at the right people. But the 7 of coins is giving me really that if you don't plant the seed, if you don't take action, nothing will happen. It will remain an emotion, but that foundation will not be fruitful. You can have more than this. You can go miles by taking action. All you need to do is make a decision. The waiting is on you, actually, but really don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to make a wrong decision. As I said, even if people are showing you the wrong way, continue using your mind and your knowledge, and continue asking for the right people to help you out, and forgive those that think that you don't belong. Okay, let it go. Don't even go with them, because otherwise you will be driven by your ego, and we don't need that, because you need to be focused on what you want and never mind what other people think. Once again, you are a down underground dog kind of a thing is what I'm getting. So really, take action, be flexible, make use of the fact that people are underestimating you. Okay, make use of acting as if you don't know what you are talking about, and then hit them with the in that kind of a way. So my lovely, beautiful pile 3, may I say thank you guys, thank you, potty mouth kind of ancestor. And yeah, and I do want to ask your help when it comes to my YouTube journey. If you could please interact with my videos by liking it or comment down below. That will let YouTube know that you like my content, and then they will push me out to a greater public. So please, here is where you can help me when it comes to my YouTube journey. Don't forget then to like, and you may comment, share the video is also possible, and of course subscribe. And I'll see you guys on another video of mine. Bye bye. So my lovely, beautiful pile 4, welcome to you guys reading. Let's take a look when it comes to your ancestor, your guides. What is it that you need to know? What important message do they have for you when it comes to your ancestors? Let's see for pile 4. Oh, guess what? They were ready. Okay. So, my lovely, beautiful pile 4, you have Atete, worthiness, together with, oh, I like this one, Sauche, grounding, together with Queen Nandi, intuition. So, my lovely, beautiful pile 4. Okay. Okay. My lovely, beautiful pile 4, what I'm getting for you guys is don't be misguided by what people say and what people do. Trust your intuition and believe in your greatness. Believe in your greatness. Don't be misguided of what people, because they are saying this but they are doing that. Know that you are You are beautiful. You are capable. There is something that you need to see within yourself. I believe Sauche is the ancestor. Queen Nandi also, like, is the ancestor that people has promised something, but she became public, somebody in the public. People were really how can I say it, like, really she was the one that people were in a museum, like the circus kind of a thing, like they have putting her there, like, look at her behind, then later in life, when she eventually also died, people have putting her in museum to yet still, like, she had never found peace, like it was like really, like, even in her death, people was really taking from her energy. So I'm really getting from you guys, if you want to know the story of I will put it like this, so Sauche, Google her, so you know what I'm talking about. But really, you need to see your worth in you before. Don't let other people tell you your worth. See the worth within you. Find your peace. Find the strength within you. Don't let other people tell you who you are, because they are lying to you and they are seeing what they want to see, but then they are putting that onto you, so you believe in what they are saying. An example, if I tell you, oh, you ugly, you will then believe that, because you are putting putting a word in my saying. Where if you know who you are, you know your worthiness, you then can be like, honey, I am king, I am queen. I am all that I need to be, and I am that for me, not for you. So then if I say you are ugly, you'll be like, that's your perspective, honey. I know I'm beautiful, in that kind of way. Looking at the Queen Nandi, you know that you carry a beautifulness within you that will show the strength and power of for lineage to come, for natives, like the Queen Nandi is the mother of Shaka Zulu, I believe. Yes, I believe Shaka Zulu. I will write it down if I'm wrong, but I believe Shaka Zulu, like the mother of Shaka Zulu. So really, even if people are saying, because that is also what she had to face, the fact that whatever she felt and felt, Queen Nandi, it's something that was in her intuitive. She felt and sensed who she is. So I'm really getting for you guys that your guide, your ancestor at this moment wants you to know who you are. Don't let other people tell you who you are, because they will then make use of your energy for lineage to come. Like, you will make decisions because of other people instead of what you sense and feel. Continue listen to your intuition and know the worthiness, and then you will see, like, what, I can serve people with who I am instead of what they want me to be. I can show love because of who I am instead of what they want me to be. I know I am, you have a greatness. You have a reason why you are here on earth. There is so much greatness within you. There is a lineage. There is something where you make a change, and you perhaps will be long gone, but lineage to come will talk about the change that you have made in life. So really, don't think that you don't matter, because you matter, honey. You matter big time. People need you. The world needs you, okay? So needs for you to know your worthiness, know your strength and power, and know who you are, because otherwise people will take advantage of the energy that you can give them, because they will see it but they want it for their own, okay? So let's see, what more do you need to know when it comes to the message, the important message that your ancestor has for you? Okay, I will take these three also. So I do get also for some of you that you will make a travel away, a long way from home, you know. You will make a travel, but don't forget, if in that travel, don't forget where you come from. Like really understand also that you may find yourself in another culture, but don't forget your roots. Also, what I'm getting is, don't let, because you look different, you are different than other people, don't let that be the thing that I'm giving you guys an example. When I was 8 years old, we came here to live in the Netherlands, okay? And I came here and I found myself with a totally different culture. First time seeing a red person with freckles and stuff, and I was totally in the oohs and the ahs and that. So it was a beautiful experience until I became a teenager and see that people were actually comparing me with my differences. They were talking about, oh, you have thick lips, and oh, you this, oh, you have this, that, oh, you are ugly. So really, I started to see then, like, oh, I am not like they are, you know. And I started to see that there is a difference in human beings where I was at. But now looking back, I'll be like, looking at how people are doing now, that made a difference, because I had expressed myself in who I am, and now look at that. If you look at the Netherlands, when I came here in the Netherlands in the 90s, you know, people were totally different. But by the time that there came more of cultural experience in the Netherlands, people are started to change. Like they have put some season in their juice, you know. They'll be like, ooh, we can put some season, we can change things. Like, yes, of course, yes, there is racism, but it's kind of like more less than the beginning of it, you know, because people are embracing different culture more. I'm not saying that it's the jackpot, absolutely not. There is yet still racism here, okay, definitely. If you look at Sinterklaas, there is a thing in Netherlands that they have Black Pete and Sinterklaas, like really, I mean, back to you guys. But really, that being said, like, the racism yet still exists, but if I must compare it with other culture like America, the Netherlands had made a progress. So now looking back, the thing that people were judging me on and looking at me, they was actually secretly admiring what they don't have, you know. Well, I was admiring what they have, but I have never expressed it in a negative way. Yes, I did sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I did. You know, hate responds to hate kind of a situation. So really, what I'm trying to give you guys is, please, even if you are not the same as the culture, try to understand that it's actually making an effect that later on, with time, you will see that it's working in the favor. It's actually, yes, there is always that one person that was courageous and brave to cross the boundaries, but it had made a path for the other ones to follow and then make a change in that also, is what I'm trying to say. So really stay who you are. Don't change for other people in that kind of a way. So you have the moon together with the page of cups in reverse, together with the king of pentacles, a knight of pentacles, my bad, together with the 9 of cups, together with the 4 of wands. Wow, your cards are yellow, 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 together with justice. And then we have strength. I love this yellow, together with the hanged man. So my lovely, beautiful power 4, what I'm getting from your ancestor, the message that is really that you need to know is that, honey, there is something in this that you don't see, but it is the change that needs to be for other people to see that things in a different way. So yes, sometimes it's hard that you need to be the one that is the black sheep in the family, is also what I'm getting, that you have to come in and bring the change in humanity, because as I said, you come first and then the rest will follow. So you have a kind of a hard task at hand, but you can do this because it is something within you to do. You know, it is something that you must know what you are, who you are, what you believe in, and that you will not be swayed by other people's perception about you, is what I'm getting. You know, then you will see that even if they are hurting you, even if they are like really situation that you cannot understand why people are like that or why do they do you like that, you will then understand that there is something greater underneath it all that is gonna change and find your happiness. So yes, this situation right here doesn't bring love, but by you moving on and continue moving forward, going to what you like and love, you will find justice, you will find your foundation, you will let people open up their eyes and see the world in a different way. Like really, I cannot even remember those kids that were ugly to me, because even if I meet them right now, I know for sure they will be totally different from who they are. It's curiosity. It's curiosity. They just don't understand what that was. I didn't even understand what they were. I mean, hello, if you could see my eyes the first time I saw a rat, and she was in my class and I was the whole time looking at her, I think she might have felt uncomfortable because I was the whole time looking at her like, oh, and I understand. Oh, you know what her name is? Vicky. Her name was Vicky. Really, Vicky. I mean, it's totally Dutch. Totally new. It's giving me really white. And the thing is, it was fantastic. I like that. It's the feeling of uncovering something new, but not insulting something new. Really be curious about other things, but not make that person change themselves. Like, yes, I was really looking at her, but I wasn't asking for her to be like, you need to wash your face because you have stings on your face, or you don't have lips. Like, no, I was discovering her by looking at her the whole time. But I was discovering, I was 8 years old, y'all, but I was discovering, like, how is it that she has red hair? Ask questions. Really. And then later in my life, when I was a teenager, I had a teacher, a male teacher that was red. And then I was so curious about other things that I asked questions like, sir, I had a question. Is every hair of your body red? I'm very curious. I'm very curious child. I just want to know stuff. So not insulting people knowing. Just embrace the difference in people, the difference in things. You see life in a curiosity way, but not insulting it. So really, for you guys, there is a surprise coming where you'll be the one that really is going to make difference by understanding the differences. But you will be happy. Right now, perhaps you'll be like, no, people are mean, people are not nice, and I need to change for me to fit in. Absolutely not. Don't you ever change who you are for you to fit in, or for you to for you to become what the other person wants you to become. Absolutely not. Because you know why? While you are wanting to change yourself, other people are trying to change what they are actually wanting of you. You know, they perhaps are laughing at who you are, but they themselves is actually the thing that they want. You know, I believe firmly in the fact that people will bully you in what they don't have, or see if to make other people look at other people instead of themselves. They will point out your weaknesses. So really, believe in yourself, because you are going to make a difference in this world. You are going to make path for people to find way where you have walked. And not only that, you will make other people may look at life in different way also. You have as your advice card the card Y, like it, together with breathe, together with delight and flexibility. Both of these came out in different piles. Perhaps you come from one of those different piles, so I'm gonna continue talk about this, but then in a different way, because really I do see that, honey, the ancestor that really, I'm gonna tell you this: you are going to make a path for other people, that you are the first one coming in, the first one doing different. You are going to make path for your family line. If you are the black sheep of the family, you are going to make path for them to understand that you can look at life in a different way and be happy. You are going to change the foundation what you came from. For some of you, is you becoming a mother, and you be like, or a father, a parent, and you be like, I don't want to be the way my mother or my father was. You are going to look at things in a different way and make it the way you wish it to be, the best that you can be, you know, in that kind of a way. Like, yes, you can honor the way they do things right, but you don't have to honor the way they did things wrong. You know, in that way is what I'm getting. That is how you will come across the right people, your community that sees things the way you also see it. So yes, ask question if things look strange to you, like me. Be curious. Be curious and ask questions that you don't know stuff about, because then you can get the knowledge and wisdom of it. But in all time, you must trust in your intuition, and don't let nobody tell you that's the way we do things. If you don't like it, if you don't love it, if your intuition is telling you like, no, I don't like the way you guys do things. Like, let me give you an example. Once again, you know, I'm from the Caribbean, you know. I'm from the Caribbean. We have a kind of a culture where the sun is shining. So we shower in the morning, we shower after school, we shower before we go to bed. And if there is a party or somewhere we need to go, we take a shower fast and quick to go there. We also have every occasion a new clothes, you know, a home clothes, a school clothes, a work clothes, you know, in that kind of a way. So when we came here in the Netherlands, I find this funny because lots of people that is from a different culture If you live in a different culture than where you come from, let me know down below if this is also with you guys. Like really, when we came here, we started with our tradition, but then we heard no, other people, like no judgment. The way I heard it was like they shower once a week, and then with a cloth they will wash themselves every other day, kind of a way. Honey, don't judge, okay? So that was back in the days. Now, here is where the thing is. Like, we both has exchanged kind of a situation. Now, honey, don't think I don't shower. I shower. But I will never leave the shower. But we emerge the culture together. Now, here's the funny part of stuff. A black person or a person from different culture coming into another culture, you will change the way you do stuff. Like, I find it funny if I see black people or people from warm culture like Turkeys, Moroccan, I don't know how you guys say it. They come here or totally dressed up. Totally dressed up, being them like kind of a situation. And then the seasons hit. We have rain today, sun tomorrow, rain at night. rain. Sun, snow, rain. And from people they were coming in like high heels and stuff, they'll be like, nope. Put a jacket on, warm clothes on. The fashion is totally disappeared. Unless you have a party to go to, then you will act sexy, but your ass is cold, kind of a way. So really, that is where they leave behind a part of their culture. Doesn't mean they lose it. No, absolutely not. We still yet know how to embrace our culture, but we adjust to the weather, okay? We have adjust to the weather. So, and not only that, in the Netherlands, people are starting to shower more. Not to say that, really, don't to put everybody on the side, because other people did shower, but the cultural exchange had happened. And that is what I'm seeing for you guys, that you are going to make a different path for your family. For some of you, if you are once again a black sheep of the family, you perhaps be like, no, I don't want to do religious thing. I don't like going to church. I want to do spiritual things. They be like, are you the devil? You know, you be like, no. That is the thing. You have embraced a different culture and you are emerging it with the culture where you came from. So really, this is the thing that I'm seeing for you guys, that your guys' spiritual team, the ancestor that's speaking right now, is saying, like, really, it is unclear to you and it seems like nobody loved, like there ain't love there, but you need to remain who you are. Find the worthiness within you. Continue going for what you want, because you sense and feel that here is where you will find your peace. So you are the one that's making the first path, and the one that has to make a path is the one that has the toughest job of it all. So whatever this is, you are going to let other people look at things in a different perspective. Let them be more flexible in the way they do things. So they will going to ask you questions, and you have to explain yourself. Just as long as you explain them about who you are, why you have freckles, why you have red hair, and then they understand it. But don't let them be like, oh, you need to do something about it because, you know, thick lips isn't in. Like, oh, asses, like nobody likes asses. Why you have curly hair? Like, it isn't nice. Like, don't let them try for you to change yourself, for you to become their image. Continue being who you are and exchange experience with each other. And that's the beautiful thing when children are innocent. They don't understand it, but they will understand it once you explain it. And they will have respect, the ultimate respect, and fascinating eyes looking at you like, wow, I remember when I saw my first white person in my country, and there were two females, and they had long hair till their knees. Believe me, I was so young, and they had long hair till their knees. One had black hair, one had blonde hair. You see, that person, those two was walking. They were at a zoo. They were walking, and they didn't even know that they were making a difference in a young child's eye. That was like, I need that for my Barbies. Like, that's my Barbies. I saw them as my Barbies, like, oh, my real life Barbies, there they are, in that kind of a way, so really invest in other culture. If you have a child, invest in black dolls, white dolls, red hair dolls, like different culture, different things. Exchange the way you let people see how world is what I'm trying to say. Like, really, I like your guides that came across, because this person doesn't have a judgment. This person see that whatever that they have been through, even though it was very painful and hard to stand in their ground, they know that even if they didn't find rest and peace because of who they are, they have made a difference. And that is what you are doing also. You are making a difference. You are making a community to see things in a different way, to find a new foundation. So yes, it might be hard on you, but if you yet still continue to know your worthiness, continue to ground yourself and remember where you came from, and continue to listen to your guides, your spiritual team, you will know that your path at this world right now, in this world right now, is to let people see that lives can be in different way. It doesn't have to be the way it says it be. Like, fill people's life with answer to their curiosity. That's what you're here for. So my lovely beautiful Power 4, thank you for being with me. If you want to help me out, I'm asking for your help at this moment. Please like my video. That is the way that you will let YouTube know that you find my content valid and you find it worthy for them to push my video out into a public. So that being said, don't forget to share and subscribe. Bye bye.